Over the years, YouTube has been flooded with thousands of Minecraft videos made by various content creators. But I'm not here to talk about any normal content creator. I'm here to talk about a very specific one. This content creator goes by the name of Batscove, and I'm here to tell you guys the story of how he rose to fame and his inevitable fall into controversy after he used deceptive editing to hide the truth behind numerous lies. Join me, friends, as we dive beneath the waves to discover the true story of Batscove. August 20th, 2022. This is the date Batscove would post his first video, and this marks the start of his channel. At this point in time, Batscove was still a small YouTuber. He would average around 20 to 40 views, and over time this video would gain up to 43 views. However, one notable thing is that Batscove at this point did not actually use his mic, and he was a silent YouTuber. He did actually use a lot of text in his video to convey his feelings, though a lot of the times he would simply move his mouse around in an erratic manner to convey excitement. This video has no comments on it, and has 5 likes. After this, Batscove would proceed to post 4 more videos. 2 of them were on Soulstone Survivors. Another one of these videos was a series, actually. It was the first video on a series on a game called Bomber Crew, but he has never posted another part to it. The last of these 4 new videos was a video called The Strongest Bot, and it was on a game called Bot Wars. He has not since played that game on his channel. After this, he would post a video called Trolling with the Dead Ringer, and this video was on Team Fortress 2. This video is very important to his channel, as it would mark the start of him using his microphone, and the start of his journey to fame. At this point, I'll be skipping over some of the less consequential videos on his channel. But we are now going to cover the best decision Batscove has made in his entire career. He joined the Chunk Error SMP, also known as the Public Transport SMP, also known as all the versions. This was a Minecraft server he joined and was surprisingly invited to, with huge YouTubers such as Ejo Studios, Catastrophic Cat, and Techno 3D are some notable names. This would give him a lot of subscribers and a lot of fame, as being on a Minecraft SMP with such large names allowed him to gain views at an extraordinary rate. He was gaining views in the thousands, and his subscriber count was going up too. He would quickly follow up on this video to capitalize on his newfound fame, and he started gaining views in the tens of thousands. Surprisingly, after this, the All the Versions SMP ended, and he was only able to post 2 videos on it total. However, the amount of views he has managed to gain from just being on the SMP managed to develop his fan base into a quite large and devoted one. This would stick with him towards his newest series, the Hollow Knight series. Following the end of the All the Versions SMP, Batscove would post 12 videos on a game called Hollow Knight, a fairly popular Souls-like Metroidvania. This would allow his channel to develop an even greater fan base, as people were flocking to his new, highly polished content thanks to him being able to hire a new editor. After his Hollow Knight series ended, he posted a video called "I Trapped My Friends in a Box, LOL," which is questionable titling. But this video performed surprisingly well, most likely due to the fact that it included the big names I've mentioned earlier like Techno3D, Catastrophic Cat, Ejo Studios. But this time it had some new names like SunnyOutThere25 and HyperZ341, who are also rather large YouTubers in their own right. Then he would post his most recent video, called Witchcog Episode 1, A New Adventure. And this would mark a turn for his channel. Witchcog was a new Minecraft SMP that was supposed to be the big return of all the big names. Batscove, Ejo Studios, Techno3D, Catastrophic Cat, along with some new names like Escotter, Astral Turtle, and many others, were joining together to create the best SMP that ever could have been. The arrival of Witchcog sparked me and many others to go rewatch some of Batscove's older content, but some cracks began to reveal in his seemingly flawless videos. Let's begin with one of his most famous videos. In the video titled, "I Started a Prank War on This Minecraft SMP," which was the sequel to the All the Versions SMP Episode 1, Batscove had an interesting moment around the 21-second mark. Let's take a look. At this point in the video, we can see that Batscove's hotbar is completely empty, save for an iron sword that's mostly damaged. There's a pig at this point in the screen, and it seems pretty alright. Batscove is talking. Let's watch the clip.
Alright, so we're almost at the base, and... Alright, so we're here at the base, and...
Did you guys catch that? I wouldn't blame you if you didn't. It's a very sneaky detail, and he uses very clever editing to hide it. But if we rewind a little bit, take a look again.
Alright, so we're almost at the base, and...
Batscove noticeably stops talking at this point and looks at the pig that seems to be hiding behind this piece of grass. I didn't mention that his inventory was empty for no reason. After the little cut that Batscove puts for seemingly conciseness, we see that a pork chop has actually entered his inventory. This leads me and a few others that were conducting an investigation to believe that Batscove actually went ahead and killed that pig that was standing on the server. The pig had done nothing wrong, and this led me and a few others to lengthen the investigation and go towards other videos to look for more suspicious moments. This leads me to the video, "I Trapped My Friends in a Box, LOL." And this is where we found the most heinous evidence of Batscove's crimes. Just take a look at this clip.
To smelt this iron into an anvil, which you throw into this hopper to open this door. It's pretty simple, right? But
Pause. Did you catch that? No? I didn't expect you to. Just another example of Batscove's sneaky editing. But we won't let him get away with this. Look again. But this time, look very closely. Do you see it? At this point in time, for the reasons I've already outlined, Batscove was in pretty hot water, and he did not respond to this well. You see, after the posting of Witchcog Episode 1, he decided to post his most infamous video, titled The Rise and Fall of Batscove. This video was targeted against fellow YouTuber Batscove, and made several incorrect statements regarding his videos. This would land Batscove in extremely hot water, as he's practically jumped from the frying pan into the fire. By taking his own anger and controversy and trying to pour it out on Batscove, Batscove has landed himself in a dangerous situation, and he's receiving lots of criticism. Let's go take a look at a clip from his video. And it seems pretty alright. Batscove is talking. Let's watch the clip.
Alright, so we're almost at the base, and... Alright, so we're here at the base, and...
Did you guys catch that? I wouldn't blame you if you didn't. It's a very sneaky detail, and he uses very clever editing to hide it. But if we rewind a little bit, take a look again.
Alright, so we're almost at the base, and
Batscove noticeably stops talking at this point and looks at the pig that seems to be hiding behind this piece of grass. I didn't mention that his inventory was empty for no reason. After the little cut that Batscove puts for seemingly conciseness, we see that a pork chop has actually entered his inventory. Pause. Did you catch that? Didn't expect you to. This is just another example of Batscove's sneaky editing that he uses to hide the truth. But we can see here that he's actually made an incorrect statement. If you look closely, you can see that the red arrow he's marking is actually pointing to an empty inventory slot. Thus, I can conclude that there is no pork chop, and he could not have killed that pig. Additionally, Batscove noticeably has one heart missing from his health bar. After going back and checking Minecraft beta mechanics, I've learned that food in Minecraft beta and early Minecraft versions doesn't give you hunger, but heals your health directly. Thus, Batscove would have simply eaten the pork chop if he would have killed the pig. This makes me think that Batscove never killed the pig, as he would have simply eaten the pork chop as opposed to just keeping the pork chop in his inventory. This, added with the evidence that there's nothing that the arrow is pointing to, makes me think that Batscove's making a false claim against Batscove to receive more clout and to get criticism off of him. I've managed to gather the contacts of a few of Batscove's friends and other YouTubers he has worked with. I decided to interview them to see what their opinion on what Batscove has done is. So let's see what they think.
Hello.
Alright, everybody, this is big YouTuber Techno3D, who has been playing with Batscove in the Witchcog SMP and the Chunk Error SMP. Techno3D, what is your opinion on the Batscove situation?
I can't believe he's gone down this path. I can't believe what he's done. It's kind of shocking, actually.
Do you think there's anything we could have done to change him or stop him from doing what he did?
I don't know, man. I feel like there were signs, and we did not see the signs. But I don't think any of us could see the signs. I think he bamboozled all of us.
Yeah, I agree. He uses quite deceptive editing to hide his lies. But of course, the truth will always come out. Anyways, thank you for being part of this interview.
Well, can I just say one thing before we end the interview? Batsco, if you're listening to this, you better start changing your ways.
It seems like the rest of the YouTubers who knew Batscove do not want to talk about him and the situation, but it seems that even from Technos 3D's perspective alone, they've decided to continue on without him. However, I have actually managed to gain contact with Batscove himself, and I'm gonna interview him personally and see if he has anything to say about what he's done, if he wants to apologize or anything to the public. Alright guys, I'm about to call him. Let's see what he does. Alright, hello Batscove? Hello? Yeah, okay, I'm here to interview you about the situation regarding your channel recently. Oh, how did you get my contact? I have my methods. Anyways, so I have a few questions for you. Like, do you have anything to say just in general about the whole situation? No, I think I was pretty justified in what I was doing. Um, it's pretty clear what happened to me. Honestly, I don't think I did anything wrong. So I don't know what your claim is. Alright, well, I can understand that, but we've seen that you do have some weird editing in your videos, particularly where that pig in that one video disappeared. Do you have anything to say about that? No, I don't. That pig, I didn't kill that pig. Alright, that pig's fine. It's still on the server, wherever it is. But I didn't do anything wrong. Okay, but what about the deceptive editing and trying to put controversy on Batscove? Look, I wasn't attempting to put controversy on anybody else. I was just trying to like bring out the truth, you know? Because I thought he did something wrong, and people have tried to refute my claims, and I can understand that, but I think I'm still in the right. All right, well, I think you should maybe reconsider your ways. Maybe give the public an apology. No, I don't think I will, because I don't really feel
No,
like
but
it. You should.
No, okay.
Okay, but think about it. I'm not gonna
If
think
you
about
if
it.
you
were to do your
No,
apology,
but
maybe you could
look,
change your ways.
seriously, like,
I'm not going to change my ways. My ways are
maybe you could
perfectly
consider
fine. Changing your name. What does that even mean? Look, man, I don't look. This is
I
just
don't
an
want
interview.
anything
You
to
don't
do
have
with
to get
this.
so freaked out. Okay, all right. My channel is doing extremely well. I don't want you to take it down.
Look, I'm not
just
trying
with
to
these
take your
weird
channel down. I just
controversy
want to
claims,
bring out the
alright?
truth, alright?
Is that a dog?
Look,
Man, just answer the question. Where is that coming from?
No, just
I just need you to answer some
who
questions,
is-
alright?
what's
What's
happening?
happening? Please,
Just trying to ask you a question.
there is who's that? Who's next to you?
Just answer the question,
Is
man.
that a tornado siren? What happened to the pig man? What's going on? Well, it looks like Batscove wasn't willing to cooperate, but you know, some things are best left untouched, you know? I've realized from doing this whole investigation and everything that sometimes it's best to just leave things alone. The truth will always come out, and we don't need to be here to facilitate everything, and we don't need to bring justice to every little mistake or issue. I brought out the truth, I made my claims. Perhaps talking to Batscove was too ambitious. So, you know, when life is going difficult for you, just next time remember the story of Batscove, and remember, as long as you're telling the truth, as long as you're trying your hardest, nothing can come back to bite you in the back. Don't fall for the ways he did. Don't become like him. And maybe we will achieve a better world. This is Batscove, signing off.